If you've done any water hunting at all in rivers or creeks or around the edge of a lake, you know that sometimes you need to get just a little bit deeper and you need to stay down there just a little bit longer. So I'm going to show you in this video here how to build your own surface supply air system, HOOKAH. Hey gang, welcome to another episode of Digging with Seven. I want to talk to you today about surface supply air, also called HOOKAH. Very simple, really. You've got a regular scuba regulator, a first stage that goes onto your tank, a second stage that goes into your mouth for you to breathe with. But what you want to do is you want to hook it up to your air tank, but you don't want that tank on your back. Now, how do you do that? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to add 25 foot of hose between the first and second stage of this regulator so that we can put the tank in a boat, a kayak, a canoe, and we can get on the river, creek, along the edge of the lake, and we can get into those 4 foot, 12 foot depths and stay there for a little bit longer than what we're able to do with either snorkeling or when you get a signal and you go down. You know that when you get down there to the signal, you need more time. Now, it's very simple. We're just going to put 25 foot of hose and actually just extend this regulator up to the surface. That's why it's called surface supply air. Now, that air can either, as we said, be in your boat, in your canoe, in your kayak, on the shoreline. Now, you can use this when you're metal detecting in water. You can use this if you're cleaning the bottom of your boat. You can use this if you're doing pool repair, even swimming pool repair. So I'm going to show you how that we can take 4 simple fittings, and I'm going to give you all of the information on those fittings. Take 4 simple fittings and take this first and second stage regulator and this 25 foot of hose, and we're going to connect those together and we're going to hook them up to this tank. The thing that we have to work around is that your hose has a 1/4 inch national pipe thread, and your regulator, where the second stage screws into the first stage, is a 3/8, and it's kind of special to scuba. There are some other applications, but basically it's special to scuba. So what I need to do is I've got to take this second stage off, and I need to be able to couple it to this end of the 1/4 inch national pipe thread, and then I need to take the other end of the hose and I need to get it into the first stage of the regulator here, which is 3/8. Now, it's very simple. It takes 4 fittings. What we're going to do is we're going to have a 1/4 inch coupler, which will be 1/4 inch on both sides, and all that does is couple this together. Then we're going to take this fitting here, which is an A272, and I'll give you links to all of these. And what it has is a 1/4 inch pipe on one side, and then the special 3/8 scuba on the other side. And we're going to screw it into that. Now, when we get to the other end, we have got to come from this 1/4 inch into a female that this will screw into. And then you have your AA54, which is a 1/4 inch pipe on this end, and it has a female 3/8 that your actual second stage regulator will screw into. I'll show you here. I'm going to put all of this together. I'm going to put the hose together, and I'll show you how simple that this really is. Okay, I've got all of my ends on. I've got the 1/4 inch coupler on this, and the 3/8, which is going to screw into the first stage regulator. And then I've got the coupler here, and I've got the female in which my second stage hose will screw into that. So let's put it together. Very simple to do. First of all, we're going to take the 3/8 male and we're going to put it in this hole on the first stage regulator. Now, if you'll notice, if you can see it, I've used Teflon tape in order to cut down on leaks on both sides of the coupler here, the national pipe thread. Here's a secret on that. Leave at least 2 or 3 threads showing at the end of it here, because you don't want this Teflon tape to get up inside this regulator, because that's not good. But this will help stop leaks. And so we're going to screw this in, and then we will tighten that up. And then all we have left is to screw the regulator then. And by the way, these come with this little O-ring on here that keeps that from leaking as well. There is one additional thing that I have added to my first stage. When this is on the tank, you want to be able to tell how much air that you have. And I've added just a little simple air gauge right here. Very small, screws in, hard to read, but you can see it. And that way you don't run your tank completely out of air. You run your tank completely out of air and you take it back to the dive store, then they're going to require that you get another visual. So you don't want to do that. But anyway, let's plug it up on the tank. I've got it turned on over here at the tank, and I can look at my gauge there, and I've got a full tank. It's 3,000 pounds. I've got 25 foot of hose here. I've got it connected up to my second stage regulator. That's it. HOOKAH, surface supply air.